Hello everyone, getting everything ready here. I am doing my November, pick one card out of three or two cards or three cards, whatever calls out to you. I've been trying to do this for a few days and get it uploaded with sound and everything, and it's just been difficult recently. So I hope you all are having a great November. I know a lot of people down here in Texas are real excited to go out and vote. So please make sure you do and make your voice be heard. But cards for November, this is card number 1, and this is card number 2, and this is card number 3. And one more time, card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. I'll give you a moment to decide on those. And card number 1 is the eagle, and it's talking about communion. And you see this Native American, it looks like he has a talking stick, and he's silently meditating, communing with the eagle here. There's a beautiful moon in the background. And the card talks about how when we commune with the eagle, it lets our spirit soar. Through communion with the feathered beings, we can touch the sky. The life force within us is the same that's within the eagle and all the life around us. And it talks about how communion with nature is essential. And there is a lot to be said for some mental health. If you're having a rough day, you go out and enjoy the sun, the great outdoors, nature. And anytime something comes up with the actual name of an animal, I always say to Google and see what the spiritual meaning is. Maybe it has a little more meaning for you. And the second card is the wolf, and it talks about instinct. And if you look there, it's actually a very beautiful picture. It looks wintry. And wolves are about loyalty and companionship. They're playful and affectionate, and they are exceptional parents. They are instinctively driven, but their world, their wild world, clashes with our civilized world. When there's scarcity, like I said, it's a winter picture, so they may be stealing the rancher's easy prey cattle or sheep when they could be out hunting, and that's when their worlds kind of clash with ours. And I think for us, that's just saying to overcome some limited thinking. I don't know about you, but I always have friends who aren't quite as spiritual as I am and don't want to be. I keep them as friends, but I don't let their thoughts impact my life as much. And it's also a great time to shed some inhibitions and allow your body and mind to learn to work together and function more on instinct. And then this last card, the third card, is rain. And I think this is a beautiful card. You can see there's rain coming down. There's a small little creek here. There's a river or a lake back there. There's some fog, but everything is green and lively. It's talking about purification. Depending on where you live, rain can be a nuisance or it can be a blessing. I live in Texas and we're used to drought conditions, so rain's typically a blessing. We've had a lot of rain recently and it's getting to be a nuisance. We don't know what to do with all that flood water. After it rains, the air just smells fresher. It purifies the air. And obviously it nourishes the plants and animals. When it rains, they can survive. And again, like we talked about with the floods, it can be very destructive. The card could be talking about purifying your mind, your body, and your spirit. It really goes into purifying your heart, letting go of your limiting beliefs, and counting your blessings, giving forgiveness. All great for your heart. It also talks about allowing yourself to feel grief. Those tears can be like a healing baptism, and just letting go of that old hurt so that you can move on and go be happy. The card could be talking about specifically detoxifying your body. So if that's calling out to you, definitely do that. And it could just be something as simple as encouraging you to drink more water. Obviously, every form of life on earth needs water to survive. And so if that's calling out to you, just increase your water. And then I usually try to do one for the group. And today I pulled out focus on the positive. That's kind of my way of life. I really do try to focus on the positive. I feel like we all picked our moment to be here, that we picked this life, we picked these challenges so that we can learn and grow. I know that sometimes it's hard to see that silver lining, but it's definitely worth it. And I think that being positive and being grateful for that silver lining, I've learned this lesson, I'm good, hopefully means we're not going to learn it over and over and over again. Otherwise, I think that's it for me today. Hopefully it uploads easier and we have sound this time. Otherwise, enjoy your day.